Long time ago, just to assemble the wheel, you see here, we have the 16 wedges with the angle of 22.5 degrees. Also, we have the metallic half for the center. This other metallic piece goes in the other side with 8 bolts that pass through the bolt and tie up the wheel from the center very, very well. Okay, once that we have everything already assembled here in the center of the wheel, we mark and make the final cut to make the circumference of the wheel. And after that comes the more important part, which is bind the wheel with the iron work. I mean, put the metallic ring, this metallic ring around the wheel. And to do that, we must bend the metallic piece, bend it and weld it to make the ring. But in the moment to weld it, this ring must be made 1 centimeter smaller than the size of the wheel. Looks like that doesn't have too much sense because the metallic ring is smaller than the wheel. And how put the wheel into the metallic ring? Okay, the thing is that we must test the wheel with the metallic ring outside of the factory. Over there we have the forge. It's the place where the metallic ring must be heated for 45 minutes. After that time, the metallic ring is so hot that it's already expanded. In that moment it's even bigger than the size of the wheel. So we can place it around the wheel, check out everything very well done, and before the boot starts burning, we cool it. Just put in cool water to make the metallic ring go back to normal size, normal temperature. The shrink so much that makes the wheel long last for 50, 60, or even 70 years in very good condition. By the way, we have this spring in this factory that as cars that were made here 50 years ago, or even more. And now they bring back to make a new decoration, and the wheels are still in very, very good condition. That's why now we can say that we can guarantee minimum the 50 years or 100,000 miles, but can press. Brand new car, right? And now about the factory. This factory has been declared cultural, historical, and industrial heritage of Costa Rica. That's because still the factory works every weekdays. But for 1923, I mean, 94 years ago, when the factory started, nobody has electric energy on the neighborhood. And one necessary made one special method to operate the machinery. This special method still, we use it, and we call it the heart of the factory. Please let's go over there after the yellow shaft to show you what I'm talking about. What is the heart of the factory? All the tall people, be careful with the yellow bar. That is what you step. And by the way, now the type of wood that we are using now is mahogany. Please come over here. Okay, thank you. Come over here. Okay, this is what we call the heart of the factory. These are hydraulic wheels that produce mechanic power, not electricity, just the movement. And the wheel produces 15 horsepower, has a speed of 17 RPM. Nevertheless, 17 RPM are very few revolutions to work with wooden machinery. That's why we must increase the speed from 17 RPM to 1500 RPM. And to do that, we use the different sizes of the pulleys in that yellow shaft, especially the gearbox that we have here next to the wheel. For 1923, the factory started with a wheel made out of wood, little smaller than this, and of course less power. Then in 1934, the wheel was changed for another one made out of metallic drums. And finally, 1965, we put this actual wheel, which is completely made on steel. Now I will show you how it works. First, let me be sure that nobody gets to go to that police or the only one over there. Give me this, okay? You okay, okay. And also that one over there, but nobody gets close. Okay, good. And here we go. As you can see, to operate the machinery, all what we need is the weight or the water. So we need to go to the police, okay, good. You can see all over the shop, even there in the end of the shop, the metal legs are powered with the same system, only using the water. So let me show you how we operate the machinery. As you can see, to operate the machinery, first what we have to do is attach the flutter there on the furnace right there and mount the handle on here. That's all. Over here to the painting area. After the tour, you can play over your left side of the other corridor.
Woodworker, this is
Good. Okay, this is our painting area. You have different kind of painters, people like Alejandro that used to go painting with acrylic on canvas and especially making ecological models. This is the kind of work that he used to do. Nothing else to say. He has a lot of experience painting all this kind of stuff. And the rest of us, we paint with what we call the traditional designs of the Ascards. This is what we call the traditional designs of the Ascards because we have been doing this in the town for 120 years. By the way, we are the only town in the world that make all this kind of decoration, especially for the Ascards. And if you see any of the Ascards, already decorated, anywhere in the world with this kind of designs, you can say for sure that we're painting here in Sarchi, Costa Rica, because we are the only ones. Over there is Rolando and Pedro at the end of the very end of the corridor, but you see the color, the sophisticated the designs, especially always freehand. One more thing is that all the stuff that we have over there in the store are handmade, like who works over here, just with the hands. Also made by people from the town that used to have a little machinery behind each one of the houses to make all this kind of stuff, as well the factory. But in this case, you are going to find a very good prices, very good quality, and especially the best types of wood that we have here in Costa Rica.